Well, the El Dorado County region started in the gold rush. When the miners couldn't make their money on gold, they turned to other things like markets and wine, and then that thrived up until Prohibition, and then the lid was put on everything.
You give me love now unconditional. My heart condition really critical.
But in the 70s, my father started the first commercial winery in the region, and then shortly thereafter, several other wineries started, and that started the region once again. Having the history as a background to the modern wine industry gives us roots to the past here. When people come and they visit, they feel it. Beyond wine in El Dorado County, there's plenty. Farm stand to winery, to rafting, to brewery, to farm stand, to town. So there's a whole great arrangement of things that you can do. Downtown Placerville is a great little partner area for us to have here in the wine region, because people tend to come to the wineries and get out in the bucolic countryside, but then they also want to get someplace where they can have a little nightlife, something good to eat, a nice bar. So we can always just send them right down to Placerville where they can get a little sense of the spice of our life down there.
Feel my cheeks blush each time your gaze meets mine. Get all a flutter, feeling butterflies.
What it is about art that is a passion for me is simply the creative process. It's where you try to challenge yourself to break boundaries that you felt constrained by, going ahead and just saying, why not? Maybe this would be a disaster. And even if it is a disaster, realizing that in those mistakes, there's often something to be learned. And oftentimes it's something more interesting than what you could have contrived to begin with. I believe that is exactly like winemaking too, because winemaking, just like any other art form, is a creative process. I would definitely say I have a passion and love for wine, more on the consuming side than the making side. I'd like to think that I am our tester, our quality control. What does it mean to me to be a woman in the wine industry? Nothing more different than being a woman in the world. I don't tend to think of that as being even a factor. I'm just the me who's in here. For my own experience, I just feel that I'm a creative person who is in an industry that is very creative and dynamic, and that is where I tend to focus and what tends to inform my experience.